Tell me it's forever, I want you to stay. I'll be damned if I'm living without you, and as long as I live, you will know I just wanna build my world around you. I don't want you to go, don't leave me here with my restless heart, the one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. 'Cause the hardest part is being alone with my restless heart, with my restless heart. Tell me where you want me anytime, well, I don't care. Tell me when you need me, baby, when you need me, I will be right there. I'll be damned if I'm living without you, and as long as I live, you will know I will never build a wall around you, and I don't want you to go, leave me here with my restless heart, the one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. And the hardest part is being alone with my restless heart, with my restless heart. I'll be damned if I'm living without you, and as long as I live, you will know I just wanna build my world around you. I don't want you to go, don't leave me here with my restless heart, the one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. 'Cause the hardest part of being alone is my restless heart. Don't leave me here with my restless heart, the one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. The hardest part of being alone is my restless heart. It's my restless heart. Oh, the hardest part of being alone is my restless heart, is my restless heart. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Looks like we've already got a nice little crowd here and some requests. Welcome to Talkin' Piano, man. I am your host, Piano Man Steve Lundgren, international superstar. Good to be here with you all. Some of you are familiar, some of you are not with our format on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, I do a little bit different kind of show. I usually feature a songwriter of sorts or a group of songwriters or something along those lines. Sometimes a singer-songwriter that's really famous, sometimes someone who writes off in the background, and then I take some requests afterward, because why not? But what I'm going to start doing, I think, or at least I'm going to try it this week, is rather than do a long feature on a songwriter, I'm just going to tell you who my songwriter of the week is, and I will pepper in several songs from them, kind of like do that and then do a request and then do that and do a request, and see if we like the flow better. Today I'm celebrating one of my favorite, he's a singer-songwriter, Peter Cetera, and Chicago more broadly. He was originally lead singer, bassist, and became the most commercially successful of the songwriters from the group, and then went on to a successful solo career as well. I've got Chicago on the brain because I'm going to be seeing them in about 2 weeks, and it's going to be a really special experience. Go backstage, meet the band, take pictures. It's going to be a really good time. Peter's retired now, up in Idaho, but I got to see him a couple of times as a solo artist, and his shows were amazing. He had a great, incredible voice. That last song was from his solo career off of his 4th solo album, which was called World Falling Down, and it was a single for him, and did fairly well on the adult contemporary charts. It was called Restless Heart. And I'm going to take a request here, and then we'll get back to some more Peter Cetera / Chicago music after that. Let's say hi to some folks. Our friend Leo True Frost is here. Hi, Leo. You'd like to hear Billy Joel and Rocket Man, some Billy Joel and Elton John, or excuse me, Captain Jack and Rocket Man, some Billy Joel and Elton John. Okay, thank you. And our friend Ted Okazumi is here from the Bay Area of California. How you doing, Ted? Happy Wednesday back at you. Hello, Dakota. How we doing? Good to have you with us. Matthew Castellanos is here. He says, hello, Steve, in honor of Billy Joel. Can we hear Just the Way You Are? All right. Dakota would like to hear Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. All right. Thank you. And our young friend Karsten Paulson says, great to be back for Billy Joel night again. I really appreciated you taking the time to add my request to the queue on Sunday, knowing it was, oh yes, and I apologize, I didn't get to that the other night, Karsten. We'll make sure that we play your request tonight. She's Right on Time from the Nylon Curtain album. Matthew Castellanos says, hard habit to break. All right. That was Peter Cetera doing a duet with another member of Chicago, one of my favorites, Bill Champlin. We'll take a look at that as well. If You Leave Me Now is my favorite Chicago song, and that was a Peter Cetera composition as well as a lead vocal. Operation Shutdown, hello, right back at you. Hello, Ray. How we doing? Good to have you with us. Hi, Ruth. I do not know either of these songs. I am so sorry. You know I love you, and I would play it for you if I did know. If you can think of something else that you might like to hear, if I know it, I'd be happy to play it. But these are leaving me drawing a blank, and I apologize. Ted says, if you're taking requests, then Don't You Forget About Me or St. Elmo's Fire or Moni Moni or some other 80s feel-good songs. All right. The Breakfast Club or St. Elmo's Fire or a little Billy Idol. All right. You're sparking the Casey's top 40 or American top 40 listening 8-year-old in me there, Ted. Okay. Well, let's actually start with one of these 80s songs that Ted just brought up as a request, and then I'll do another Peter Cetera song, and then we'll start working our way through the other requests. But let's see. Let's do this one because it's got some connective tissue back to Chicago and Peter Cetera. This song was written by John Parr, and performed by John Parr, in tandem with David Foster, who then also produced the track and did like all the keyboards and synth bass for it. And David Foster is one of the greatest session players of all time, actually, and very, very successful producer. And he was the principal architect of Chicago's comeback in 1982, after they were in sort of musical purgatory for about 5 years. And he and Peter Cetera became sort of a power couple, sort of a writing power couple, and wrote some incredible music together. And in the rush of all the success from all of that, he was asked to put together a piece of music for this movie that was being made with the Brat Pack actors from The Breakfast Club. And the movie was going to be called St. Elmo's Fire, which is named after a bar in the movie. And the movie's not very good, I don't think. But this song that they wrote was fantastic. And what it really ended up being about was they wrote the chord structure and a nice melody in about 3 hours' time together. And they weren't sure what in the world to do with it lyrically, and they turned on the TV just to sort of break their brains up. And there was a news story about this Canadian dude who was a great athlete who'd been in a pickup accident when he was in his high school years. And it crushed his spine, and he lost mobility in his from the waist down. So he was wheelchair ridden, or wheelchair bound. His name's Rick Hansen. And he decided, in order to raise money for research and care delivery for people with spinal cord injuries, that he was going to ride a wheelchair, like push himself in a wheelchair around the world. And it was something like 40,000 kilometers that he logged in this wheelchair. He had a custom wheelchair made to handle, and he did it through snow and ice. And there's video of him doing this. And every time they would go through a town, people, like, it would get on the news, and people would watch almost like it was a parade. And they had a giant, like, donation bucket that people could throw money in. And I don't remember the number, but he raised several $1 million and made his way back to Vancouver. Started in Vancouver and worked his way back to Vancouver, and just it became such a phenomenon. He did it across the Great Wall of China and picked up sponsors along the way. It's an incredibly inspiring story, and a news story about this in sort of the early phases of this trek around the globe happened while they were writing this song, and John Parr goes, "I am going to make this song about that. I don't care about this stupid movie." And David Foster said, "Well, they want the song to be called St. Elmo's Fire." And he said, "Don't worry, I'll write the lyrics so that the people at the studio think it's about this dumb movie, but it's actually going to be about Rick Hansen." And the song became a #1 hit, and John Parr let the cat out of the bag in a bunch of radio interviews what the song was really about, so it became the theme song to Rick Hansen. And by the time Rick finished his trek and got back to Vancouver in his wheelchair ride, as he wheeled himself to the final destination of this 40,000 kilometer journey around the globe. This song had already been an international hit, and there was an arrangement, and a marching band was there playing this song for Rick Hansen with a big banner flying for him. So anyway, this is one of my favorite songs from the 80s, and it's one of my favorite stories about any song from that whole era.
Writing on the wall, passing by, moving straight ahead, and you knew it all. Maybe sometime, if you feel the pain, find you're all alone, everything has changed. Play the game, you know you can't quit until it's won. Soldier on, only you can do it, must be done. You know in some way you're a lot like me, just a prisoner, you're trying to break free. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion, all I need is a pair of wheels. Tell me where the future's lying, St. Elmo's fire. Ooh, yeah. Burning up, don't you know how far that I can go? Soon be home, only just a few miles down the road. I can make it, I know I can. You broke the boy in me, you won't break the man. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion, all I need's is a pair of wheels. Tell me where my future's lying, St. Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain, across the wildest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me, burning in me. Once in his life, a man has his time, and my time is now. I'm coming alive. Can hear the music playing, I can see the banners fly. Feel like you're man again, and hope riding high. Gonna be a man in motion, all I need is a pair of wheels. Tell me where my future's lying, St. Elmo's fire. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion, all I need's is a pair of wheels. Tell me where the future's lying, St. Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain, across the wildest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me, burning, burning in me. I can feel it burning.
All right. Let's see. Now, what do I want to play next? So the Chicago well runs pretty deep here. So one of the guys who's still in the group is named James Pankow. And James Pankow wrote, there were truly three great writers in Chicago's tradition. Lots of guys in the group wrote a song or two here and there, but there was Robert Lamb, which we'll definitely discuss. He's still in the band, original keyboard player and one of the greatest songwriters of all time. There's James Pankow, who is the trombone player and the sort of like the main arranger of the horns, who is also one of the great writers of the era. And then there was Peter Cetera, who was the bass player and the high tenor vocalist, and one of the greatest as well. But I want to play a song that James Pankow wrote. It might be the only one that we do by him today. I've always kind of loved this song. And anyway, this was a hit for them in, I believe, 1973? Yeah, I think so. This is off Chicago 6, which is one of my favorite of their albums. I could listen to that one front to back anytime. And it's called Just You and Me.
You are my love and my life. You are my inspiration. Just you and me, simple and free. Baby, you're everything I've ever dreamed of. Yeah, yeah. Give me your own special smile. Promise you'll never leave me. Just you and me, simple and free. Life is so easy when you're beside me. Oh, girl, come on me close, never release me. Oh, baby, don't release me. Open your arms, let my love in, and let me in, let me in, let me in. Love me tonight, oh, love me forever.
did that in the wrong key.
You are my love and my life. You are my inspiration. Just you and me, simple and free. Ooh. Baby, you're everything I've ever dreamed of. Yeah, yeah.
Got a couple chords wrong there in the middle. I always do. I forget. James goes in some strange places when he's writing those horn lines. I probably should have practiced that one before we tried it. That would not be the first time that I have stood before you, vulnerable, making mistakes. It's part of my brand. Okay, let's get some requests here. Let's do this one for Karsten because he asked for it on Sunday and I just didn't get around to it because I had so many requests that day I couldn't get to all of them. I always think of this as a Christmas song. It's not really. There's a mention of Christmas in it, but it's just a song. It's a Billy Joel song from 1982 on an album called The Nylon Curtain. And we're all, of course, sending our love and good vibes to Billy Joel for a full recovery from this situation he's in. It's a tough, tough diagnosis. I hope that they caught it early.
Turn on all the Christmas lights. Baby's coming home tonight. I can hear her footsteps in the street. Turn on, call the music higher. Pile more wood upon the fire. That will make the atmosphere complete. I've had to wait forever, but better late than never. She's just in time for me. She's right on time. She's right where she should be. She's right on time. I'm a man with so much tension, far too many sins to mention. She don't have to take it anymore. But since he said she's coming home, I've torn out all my telephones. Soon she will be walking through that door. I may be going nowhere, but I don't mind if she's there. She's just in time for me. She's right on time. She's right where she should be. She's right on time. Left to my own device, can always make believe that there's nothing wrong. Still I will choose to live in the complicated world that we share for so long. Good or bad, right or wrong. And it occurred to me while I set up my Christmas tree, she never missed a cue or lost a beat. And every time I lost the meter, there she was when I would need her, greeting me with footsteps in the street. I guess I should have known it. She'd find the perfect moment. She's just in time for me. She's right on time. She's right where she should be. She's right on time. Then we turn the corner of music higher, pile more wood upon the fire. That will make the atmosphere complete. I've had to wait forever, but better late than never. She's just in time for me. She's right on time. She's right where she should be. She's right on time. She's right on time. She's right on time.
Okay, so Matthew Castellanos' Hard Habit to Break. Now, I have never tried this one because it's a duet, and I'm not sure 100% what key I should do it in, but I'm going to give it a try because I do love this song to death. Now, this was not written by Peter or David Foster. This was just a song that David Foster kind of fished out of the songwriter's pool. This is in 1984 when they were putting together Chicago 17. And they turned it into a duet between Peter Cetera and Bill Champlin. And for those of you who follow me, you might know this already, but I have a connection. I have kind of a personal connection to Bill Champlin. He joined the group in 1982 as a second keyboard player and also a rhythm guitarist and vocalist, both lead and backing, and wrote some cool tunes for the later Chicago catalog. Bill is a guy who was already a Grammy Award-winning songwriter. He co-wrote a song for George. I can't believe I've forgotten his last name. It's definitely not George Lopez. That's a comedian. I will feel like an idiot if I don't say this correctly, so let me just put that in here. Turn your love. George Benson. Thank you. Turn your love around. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Turn your love around. So he co-wrote that, and he co-wrote a song called After the Love Is Gone. I can never remember what the chords are, but it's called After the Love Is Gone, which is a big, big hit for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and he was then picked up by Chicago, and he sang lead on a bunch of their stuff. Well, anyway, he's a brilliant Hammond organ player, and he played on one of my records called Second Round Draft Pick in 2018, and has been very, very generous with giving me advice from afar. We have a bit of an email relationship, and he did an interview with me a couple of different times, once for print and then once for my YouTube channel. So he is the second lead vocalist on this song, and I just really appreciate his mentorship and whatnot. It's not like we're close friends. I don't want to overplay it, but and I love his participation in this tune. So let's see if I can do something worthwhile with this.
I guess I thought you'd be here forever. Another illusion that shows to create. You don't know what you got until it's gone. And I found out a little too late. I was acting as if you were lucky to have me, doing you a favor. Hardly knew you were, but then you were gone, and it all was wrong. Had no idea how much I cared. Being without you takes a lot of getting used to. Should learn to live with it. I don't want to. Being without you is all a big mistake. Instead of getting easier, it's the hardest thing to take. Addicted to you, baby. You're a hard habit to break. Found someone else. You had every reason. And no one can blame you for running to him. Two people together, but living alone. I was spreading my love too thin. After all of these years, still trying to shake it. Doing much better. But deep in the night, it's an endless fight. I can't get you out of my mind. Being without you takes a lot of getting used to. Should learn to live with it, but I don't want to. Being without you is all a big mistake. Instead of getting easier, it's the hardest thing to take. Addicted to you, baby. You're a hard habit to break. I just can't go on. I just can't go on. Being without you, it's a lot of getting used to. Should learn to live with it. I don't want to. Being without you, it's all a big mistake. Instead of getting easier, it's the hardest thing to take. Addicted to you, baby. You're a hard habit to break. Sorry. Let me do that again. I'm addicted to you. You're a hard habit to break. There we go. You're a hard habit to break. I'm addicted to you, baby. such a hard habit to break. I'm addicted to you. Hey, Ruth, you know, I probably would recognize it if I heard it. I just am not familiar with it by title, so I'll have to look that one up and have a listen. I like Three Dog Night. All right. Iron Chain says, can you do Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder? Okay. Hi, Laptop. Loop. Try it. Loop tap. Sorry, so many O's. You got to get up a little closer. How you doing? It's good to have you with us. Hi, Kevin. Thank you very much. Although I think the most authentic thing that I do is make lots of mistakes. I have a much higher threshold than most for humiliating myself in front of people. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Let's do this one by John Mellencamp for Dakota. Let's see. I think this will probably be the right key for me. Let's see. Okay, I think I feel ready to do this. Let's give it a try. American kids growing up in the heart of land. Jackie gonna be a football star. Diane debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze. Diane's sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hand between her knees. Jackie said, hey Diane, let's run off and trying to shade a tree. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, well yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Walk on. Jackie sits back, collects his thoughts for a moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. You know, Diane, we ought to run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing nothing. Jackie said, well, yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, still life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Gonna let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible belt come and save my soul. Hold on to the 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yes, say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. A little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids doing the best that they can. All right. So this one came out in 1977, which is the year I was born. This is a Peter Cetera composition. Big hit for Chicago that year. The year before, they had scored a #1 on both sides of the Atlantic
with If You Leave Me Now, which I'm sure we'll do before the end of the day. But their follow-up hit after If You Leave Me Now was this one. And this has always been one of my favorite Chicago tracks.
Right before my very eyes, I thought that you were only faking it. And like before my heart was taking it, baby, what a big surprise. Right before my very eyes, yesterday it seemed to me my life was nothing more than wasted time. But here today, you softly changed my mind. Baby, what a big surprise. Right before my very eyes,
Okay, sorry. Let's see. There we go.
just to be alone was a little more than I could take. Then you came to stay. Love me in the morning, love me in the afternoon. When you came my way, hey, now and then, just like before, I think about the love I've thrown away. But now it doesn't matter anyway. Baby, what a big surprise. Right before my very eyes, baby, what a big surprise. Right before my very eyes, baby, what a big surprise.
Bridges. They always give me the most trouble. You go somewhere weird in a bridge, and I'm like, where's that chord? Then I pick the wrong one. And then here I am standing in front of y'all, and I'm like, I picked the wrong chord. And it's so far off, I can't finish, so now I got to stop and figure out what the right chord is. Tell ya. Good thing I literally have no shame. Zero shame. Steve Coxey says, little REO Speedwagon. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do some Billy Joel. All right, Here's one for our friend Ruth Greenberg in D.C. Little Three Dog Night.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but I helped him change his mind. He always had mighty fine wine. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. If I were the king of the world, tell you what I'd do. Throw away the cars and the bars and wars. Make sweet love to you. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. You know I love the ladies. Love to have my fun. The sky I flyer, I'm a rainbow rider, straight shooting son of a gun, straight shooting son of a gun. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the world, joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world, joy to you and me. That's right.
Okay. So I would be remiss if I didn't do something by Robert Lamb, since we're doing sort of a Chicago themed show. And it's difficult to choose because I love Robert Lamb. The great thing about Robert Lamb was that he sang some of the songs that he wrote, but he also intentionally wrote songs for other guys in the band to sing. He was very much a team player for Chicago. But I think my favorite Robert Lamb compositions are ones that he did himself, that he sang himself, and this is probably my favorite of the ones that he wrote and performed himself. I don't know, you might not recognize this old ditty.
waiting such a long time for Saturday. Another day in the park, everything was the 4th of July. Another day in the park, I swear it was the 4th of July. People talking, really smiling, band playing guitar, waiting for a song. Will you help him change the world? Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Been waiting such a long time for today. Slow motion riders by the colors of the day. A bronze man still can tell stories his own way. Listen, children, all is not lost. All is not lost. Whoa, 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 whoa. Funny days in the park. Every day's the 4th of July. Funny days in the park. Every day's the 4th of July. People reaching, really touching, real celebration, waiting for a song. If we want it, really want it, can you dig it? Yes, I can. Been waiting such a long time for the day. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, All right, let's see. What else do we have in here? Let's get a Billy Joel in here for Matthew Castellanos. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I could not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion, don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Whoa, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. Could not love you any better. Love you just the way you are. Right. I don't want clever conversation. No, no, no. Never want to work that hard. Just want someone that I can talk to. Want you just the way you are. Oh, oh, Let's do an Elton John song here for our friend Leo. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. I'm gonna be high, so kite by then. I miss the earth so much, miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. But such a timeless flight. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown, bring me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. I know don't know. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. I don't know. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. There's no one there to raise them. If you did, and all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rockin' man, yeah. Oh, a rockin' man. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. I don't know. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. I don't know. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
Okay, well, it'd be hard to do a Chicago theme song or show and leave this one out. This one was a mega hit. This was Chicago's first #1 hit in 1976. It was the only #1 that they ever had where it was #1 on both sides of the Atlantic. This hit #1 in the UK and #1 in the United States. And it's called If You Leave Me Now, and it's from Chicago 10.
If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. If you leave me now, you take away the very heart of me. Hard to find. How could we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How could we end it all this way? Tomorrow comes and we'll both regret the things we said today. It's hard to find. How could we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How could we end it all this way? Tomorrow comes and we'll both regret the things we said today. If you leave me now, take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. You to stay. Ooh, girl, got to have your loving, baby.
Still a little Stevie Wonder here. Two, three, four. Let's try it again. Third time's a charm. I haven't done this one for a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. With a language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. Because a record's got a groove, it don't make it in the groove, but you can't tell right away at letter A when people move. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. Ba-da-da, 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 ba 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 da 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 ba. The music knows it is and always will be one of the things that life won't quit. But here's some other music pioneers that time will not allow us to forget. There's Basie, Miller, Satchmo, and the king of all Saduke. And with a voice like Ella's ringing out, there's no way the band can lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. Woo! Love Stevie. Okay. I'm going to bail out a little early tonight. I have a little bit of tightness in my throat today, and it's nothing that I'm worried about, but I don't want to push it too hard. So, Leo, I'm going to have to get Captain Jack for you another time because I don't want to put that kind of strain on my vocal cords if I don't have to right now. Just being very protective of my voice after having issues with it last year. So I'm going to pick one last piece to do to honor the Chicago Peter Cetera thing, and this was off of the not Crocodile, jeez, Karate. I was thinking of Crocodile Dundee at the same time as I was thinking of this. Sorry. Karate Kid Part 2 soundtrack, and it was a #1 hit for Pete right after he left the group in 1986. It goes like this.
Tonight it's very clear, as we're both lying here. There's so many things I want to say. I will always love you. I could never make it alone. Sometimes I just forget, say things I might regret. Breaks my heart to see you crying. I don't want to lose you. I could never make it alone. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero you dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. You keep me standing tall. You help me through it all. I'm always strong when you're beside me. I have always needed you. I could never make it alone. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero that you've been dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. It's like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago. I can dive, I will save the day, take you to my castle far away. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. Gonna live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. We'll live forever. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the all for the
I can do that better.
We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. We did it all for 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 love.
Okay. Well, I was a little sloppy. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here for tonight. This was a lot of fun. I just, made way more mistakes tonight than I normally do, although I normally make plenty. But that's the fun of it. You never know. Every day isn't going to be your best day. But it's always fun to play for you guys, and I appreciate you giving me a platform to share some music. So get out of here for now. Remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all in the field, folks. We don't know when the ride comes to an end. Don't have any regrets. Love you guys, and I'll see you Sunday and then Wednesday again. Bye-bye.